Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of ID Outdoors. Today, Isaiah and I are on spring break, and as always, we came up to the mountains, did a little trout fishing, caught a couple. Water's kind of high, it's been a little rainy, a little muddy, but turkey season, it's coming up, and so we decided that all this public land up here around the cabin, we've been fishing. We decided that we're going to go off the beaten path. We're going to look for a turkey sign, look for places that we could possibly sit on the ground. Nothing, we're not setting up tree stands or anything like that, but we brought the horses up here, and today we're just going to try and have some fun. We're going to go back here. We have like an 8-mile trail that Isaiah mapped out beforehand, and we're going to give it a try, and we're going to see what happens. And I'm going to film a little bit along the way, so stay tuned. Peace. Alright, so we've gone 30 minutes on this trail, and it's been steeper than we thought, and it's also a little muddy. It's rained, and so right now we're taking our first break. We got the horses tied up to the trees. Isaiah and I have been having to walk up the hills with the horses because it's been too steep to ride, and we're going up grades that are like, I don't know, I'd say 60 degrees or more. The next one we're about to go up is like almost straight up and down, so we decided to give the horses a break. And but it's nice out here. It's like in the 40s, I'd say, probably low 40s. A little cold, but of course we're sweating as we're working up this hill. But I'll take you over here and show you guys the view that we've got so far. So that's the hill that we have come up, and that's the mountain on the opposite side of the valley canyon. So here we're taking a break, a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna keep heading up this hill, and we'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
that's a flat cut-off trail. I mean, it goes right around this mountain face, and we're right on the gravel road. Didn't break any legs, nothing like that, you know?
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Well, we haven't really videoed much of a ride because we haven't really rode that far. We rode probably a good mile up a mountain, and we're still on the same mountain, but we're just kind of in this little creek valley here where there's some native trout and stuff. I've never been this far up the mountain or up this creek even, but we're gonna see how far we can go. I know there's a little logging road that goes around this way and hits a little gravel road. That's a forest, national forest road, so we're gonna try to go that way. Our original plan was to go about 8 miles on a map, which 8 miles on a map is flat ground. This is not flat ground. We went probably, I don't know, a couple thousand yards down this mountain, straight up and down. But when they put this gas line in, they luckily ran some water ditches side to side so the water would go down the mountain, not just straight down it, so the mountain wouldn't erode. So we luckily walked the horses down that. But this is for sure the toughest terrain I've ever went on with a horse. I mean, we went out west and we had horses out there, and none of it was as hard as this terrain straight up and down. I mean, we ride horses around my farm and it's pretty flat compared to this, so I'm really impressed how the horses are doing without us even riding them. But we've only went probably a couple hundred yards down the hill, we'd stop. A couple hundred yards more, we'd stop. So we're gonna see how far we can go. We're gonna rest right here at this creek, probably sit down, relax, and ride out this road, and then we got to go down the mountain probably a mile or two down the mountain, the forest road, back to truck and trailer. So we're gonna see how far we can go. I have seen some turkey sign. There's some turkey scratchings on this nice luscious green gas line. So we're gonna see if we can come back up here. I'm not gonna come this way that we came in because that was ridiculous, but we are gonna come back up here and probably try to turkey hunt some of this valley where it's real super thick, and the sun's actually starting to come out. So hopefully the next hour or two of the ride are gonna do really well. And we'll see if we can get us a drink or two out of this creek.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
All right, guys, so we started out way, I don't know if you can see it through that tree line, but that mountain ridge clear up there that's going up, you can see the peak of it right there. That is what we walked earlier whenever you guys saw us filming. And then we came down the mountain ridge, circled all the way back around, and now we've come down these trails that have been cut where they did like logging work up here, and a logging service came up here. And so we've had some pretty smooth sailing since you saw us at that creek last. Now we're on the other branch of that creek. At least we believe it's the other branch. It might be the same one, we're not really sure. We've leaped back through this mountain so many times today. But right now we're sitting here giving the horses a little break. And we're getting ready to go up this path right here that you can see to the left of that tree. And both horses are doing great. It's been a little muddy, a little slick at times, but we're finally down here in this bottom. We're gonna start heading up, and once we get on this next little right of way, we should really be on it for about a half mile, and then we'll get on a gravel path, and that'll take us back down to the truck. So, in theory, if everything goes to plan, we don't have much longer, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we finally made it. As you can see in the background, gravel road. From the last clip, wasn't very far. A few little hills and a gate that we had to go around, but nothing too bad. Duke went right around it. Gypsy was having some problems. We found out that she was a little upset because her saddle, her belly strap was turned sideways, kind of digging into her a little bit. Must have been whenever I said I got off of her one time, but now she's looking good. We got both of them around the gate. We're back to the gravel. We don't have much longer. So we're back to the truck, just at the bottom of this hill. I would say we probably have 30 more minutes max of riding. And so far it's been fun. You know, the first part, really challenging, way more challenging than we ever expected it to be. But now we made it to the end. It's all easy riding from here. We're just letting them kind of walk around, work out whatever they have left in them, and then we'll hop on and ride the little last bit, and give them a little break. So yeah, we'll catch up to you guys at the trailer.
Alright, well, we finally made it back to the trailer, the truck. Horse is taking shit. But it ended up, all in all, probably did about 6-7 miles. It's gonna be more than that with the extra bit that we were wanting to go, but we ended up taking a shortcut out of there. Awesome trails. We did see some turkey signs, so that was good. It was up on the gas line, so we didn't really get a video of it, but we're definitely gonna be heading back up in that direction here soon. Definitely gonna be going up there in the summer. Packed up in there. We're gonna go try and catch some native rookies up in there, and I've heard there's some native browns, so we'll see about that. But we're gonna definitely head back up that way. Horses are tired. I'm tired. The footage does not do it justice for how steep some of that stuff was. I mean, it was ridiculous. That was definitely hands down. Like I said earlier in the video, I mean, we haven't been on anything like that out west when I went on a trip outside Yellowstone. So it was pretty tough, but it's just another day in the mountains. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you guys liked the little horseback video, and we'll definitely be doing some more of those. If you guys like it, so hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.